Hello! Happy Friday. It's 12:01. Good afternoon. I let too many things weigh me down. And it's time to switch up the steps. And that's how to break out of the pattern, you know. You have to go a little bossy. Even low-key. Even when nobody's watching, especially when no one's watching. That's how to prove to the universes what your intentions are. When you're not, when you're doing things out of integrity. So the essence of being monitored is like, not even like consuming a realm in your mind. You're just focused on true prioritization, without having to prove shish to anyone. Shish. Shh is the key on the down low. Anyway, welcome back to the best of the best, practitioners of love and light, the wisest of the wise, who reciprocate their very, very best. Always, especially when they're not doing the best. So, when time's depict, the challenges of what goes on in everyone's realm. At some point or another, it's going to be okay. That's what I'm told. That's what I believe in. Shoo. I don't know which one came first, chicken or the egg. Bok bok. You don't know. Angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages. My chakras, my auras, my space, and that of our children's. Thank you so very much. Oh, my ears are itching, so I have to scratch them from the outside, like right here. Like right there. Oh! Now that you know a little bit more about me, what about you? What about you? So, yesterday was my very last day of working at that fast food chain. And I'm going to go with my feeling on this, and I can give a special shout out to Erica. Thank you so very much for backing me, taking care of me. You didn't put me through any kind of BS. I mean, you do with what you got out there, and, in managing your realm, you do with what you got. You have to be resourceful. So I didn't see any kind of flip-flopping with your demeanor. You just have to shift your approach based on the maximization of receptivity on the outskirts. So I do appreciate that, and hope you are receiving the blessings that you very well deserve in helping facilitate my life within your own facets of control. I appreciate that. Future Happy Mother's Day. And I'm sorry I didn't get to say that earlier. But, I had to kind of read energy as we move along, as well as with yours. But I feel like I can safely say, looking back on things, it didn't make me run through hoops. You didn't put me through the same hazing BS as the others. And I appreciate that. I think your name is Brianna as well. I didn't really get to talk to you as much. I'd never even called you by your name because I never saw you with your name tag. And we didn't socialize much. But I hope well for you too, because you know what you did. So thank you. Who else do I want to say thank you to? There are I'm just drawing back on, kind of like kin energy. And who else do I want to say thank you to? There's a couple of undercovers, so I can't really say their names. But thank you. Thank you. You helped me as much as you could before you got a little found out. So thank you. Also for I would say the store manager for signing me on when nobody else would. So whether or not there were strings attached to that, we didn't get to socialize much either, which is good. But I can sense some things, so you didn't make me jump through hoops or anything either, so thank you. You didn't make me play that game. So, thank you. And, I hope well for you. On your clock out times, Okay. So, moving on. I did see some visitors. You guys are crazy. But thank you. And I even did not expect to see an older crowd too. I don't mean to insult at all. Just not just saying, a more mature crowd. And within different ethnicities. Likely within the same practice. So, thank you. That was very, very nice of you. I'm happy to see that. Why am I saying you that you exist? And but more so that I can see that there's a variety, and that I should not base anything off of aesthetics, because those that I have seen and realized that are visitors, I would not suspect would pay me any kind of respect. So I appreciate it. Look, that's funny. Okay, 13. So that's this is what opened up to it. Eight of Wands, the communications card, opened up to the Death card. And I don't know what's peeking from the bottom, but it's a Pentacles card. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It's in the coming. Oh my gosh, do you see this? This ending, this Death card, is a clean slating. To what's beneath that is the 10 of Pentacles, buried. It's not just buried, it's implanted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the 6th card. So I'm thinking I don't know why. It was buried, it's like 6 feet deep. So I wanted to see if there were 6 cards here, but this is the 6th card. So it's kind of emerging, you see here. So we'll take this. Okay, this is the burial. So this is first foot, second foot, third foot, fourth foot, fifth foot. And so being that this is the 6th one, this is it's already sprouting from beneath. So it's one level up, if not 2. It's, because it should be buried 6 feet deep. It's already rising to the surface, whatever's germinating beneath. So that's excellent. So what's... oh my gosh, look. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Lover's card in reverse, and whatever's peeking there is the 4 of Wands. Home and hearth. Holy smokes, that's roots. Beneath that, 8 of Swords, which is kind of it's kind of like playing dead, you know? It's for this particular meaning, it's playing dead for a little bit. So it's like in dormancy, because we're looking at the roots. Something is when you plant something, like the winter comes or whatever, the cold comes, and you think that the leaves, like, I mean, the plant is dead, but it's just in dormancy. The roots are still intact. So that's what it's saying right here. Oops! Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it's inverted when it fell on my right foot. So this is very much like playing dead. It's the seasons of change, obviously, right? Let me blow my nose. Holy smokes, give me a second. I was feeling really sad, really emotional, and it's like just the tail end of my, you know, my cycle. So, you know, I didn't even expect that coming. But, like, I usually am not, like, in the emotional type, especially when it comes to my time of month kind of thing. And so it's just kind of weird. So anyway, I just get a little plump, and anyway. All right, so here we go. The between cards are, okay, between death, we have the Chariot card in reverse, which is emphasizing, like, playing dead, like, leave it still, just don't try to push, you know, the horses that won't go, like, that, you know. So, looking at that, oh, yeah, it's instilling that. So we have the High Priestess in reverse, like, you know, underneath the surface, you know, undercover, like, what's supposed to be, what to let be, and what to let go, what to welcome in, let go and let be. That's blackmail. Let it go and let it be. Excuse me. And the person that I said goodbye to, like, I'm very reluctant to hugs. Let me tell you that first off. Excuse me. Where's the pen? I was trying to get a pen. Anyway, I'm very, gosh, I was trying to get paper towel. Will serve as paper. Where is my pen? Okay, that's fine. Anyway, all right. But, you know, she was like, oh, it was really nice working with you, and da-da-da-da. And she usually not that mushy, especially with me. But, I said, you never know. Like, you don't know if I'm gonna be back. You never know. But, like, I was just leaving it all open, you know, just, you never know. Like, and she said, and whatever her response was, it reminded me of the fact that I'm never to move, like, go backwards. So, she already knew. Let me get a pen. What the frick? Pen. Give me a frickin' pen. Frickin' pen. Okay. A pencil shall do. Yeah. I'll have to do with a pencil. Mechanical pencil. Oh, okay. There we are. Okay, so, okay. Alright, so, you know very well. It's in the middle of things. You know? Middle of all of it. No, Tina. This is good, because the Queen of Swords, right behind that, is just, like, standing firm in this. You know the darkness that, you know, moves around. There have been so many crows crossing my path. Like, it's either that there's some BS targeted my way, and or I have an undercover crew that works in, you know, this realm that's protecting me. So, like, I don't know if I would say I have mixed feelings, but there's definitely some mixed messaging there, that I have to kind of leave alone. I have to trust it, like, go with my gut on that. So I do know that both exist in my realm, just because of energies. I just know. So, yeah. But they understand me, and there is protection in many different realms. Like, oh my gosh, the protection has expanded, and that's wonderful because I get to share some of that as an extension. It's a certain I don't know if I would call it a luxury, because it's not something that's like glamour Hollywood. This is something that is very purposeful. So that tells me that I'm growing towards my purpose, my calling, as I'm gifted certain things, especially within the intangibles, to allow me to share and feel more welcome to extend the graces to others that are very well deserving and that need that, regardless of what phase of life they are in. And change is always happening, and very much willfully or reluctantly. And those that are expressing it within their better halves, willfully, or even like unintended, they're just progressing in that way, should receive the accolades in any manner possible. So when I say I'm here to dish out karma, it's not just like the bad stuff. It's definitely also the many wonderful things that we get to share in. So that's wonderful. Okay. Anyway, after the Queen of Wands is the Three of Wands in reverse. So, those that do need the help, or those that are struggling, that I'm also there to kind of oversee that that area of discernment. So, Three of Wands in reverse. The ships are in. The ships are in. Precious cargo in. Okay, so what? Wait. What was this? I knocked over some of these cards. One fell down. I don't even know. Oh, forgot about that. I have to put that back in the deck. It was right at my feet. Okay. So it opened up to that. 6 feet deep. We got into that. The Ten of Pentacles. Where did you go? All right. Ten of Pentacles is still buried in there, so that's good. Not buried. Planted. Invested. Okay, so we got those 5 cards out. That was meant to happen, just like so. Communications coming through for my support crew in many other realms. So we cut the deck to what? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, my crew. For reals. Things are balancing out. People are understanding the benefits, the high value of reciprocation. That if you have more than enough, that and it's logical to offer that extension to others. That whatever is like that exchange is ongoing. The universe gives the promise of accolades on that. That's what I'm told. Especially those who see that. Oh, here it is. Ah, there you are. Silly. It was off to the side. Okay. Yeah, who see things beneath the surface, for sure. Seeing things through. So we're going to put that right next to that, like as a header card, a subheader. Anything else you want to say, Angels of Light and Love? You've been amazing. Okay, we're going to invite our galactic families, our star families of light and love, who have absolutely a more adept view within the intricacies of our very make. Very resourceful. So, high level of intelligence, which also means heart level. The brain within the heart, within the CPU of our system. They know. They're not just adept up here, okay? So, okay. My crew understands chakras, not just the ones that we know. Oh, Page of Cups, bringing in the love, bit by bit, consistency within that. Do you hear that? It almost sounds like a locomotive. I'm hearing, do the locomotion with me. Locomotion. What was the other song? Darn it. What was the other song? I don't remember. It's okay. Okay. So we got that. Oh. Blackmail. Let it go. Let it be. Interesting. Okay. What's up? All right. So again, pointing to the Six of Pentacles is the Seven of Swords. This is this is not to see. This is kind of flying above things. This is a flying lemur, the spirit totem. Remember revisiting that? So this is a huge surrender. You know, a leap of faith where the fledgling finds its wings close to almost, the kaput, the splatter. So it's finding those wings right before you hit the ground. Yeah, because we're not going to hit the ground running anymore, dude. No. We may be put in those situations, but no, dang, we're going to find our wings before we hit the ground. And it's going to be our choice as to whether or not we want to run, because it's not fight or flight anymore. We're not doing maybe it is. Hold on, wait. Shh. I don't know. That's the way I was channeling. It's not going to be like in this traumatic situation where you have to do this or do or die. It's going to be done with so much more ease. I mean, it's a flying lemur. You can go leap from tree to tree. Again, this is the art of parkour. So this is muscle memory within past lives, the agility that we're drawing in, because we're so much more aware of our, not just our potential, but the budding, like perennials, I think that's what they are. They bloom every season. There's a certain sense of dormancy within the flowering, that they reappear when the season strikes its optimal conditions. And so that's what that is. I don't know how I got to that point, but that's what they're saying. You see this? This essentially, this trunk is a huge root system. It's intertwined. It's like DNA, it's just sprouting from above. So this trunk is roots, That's what that is. Roots above the surface. So anytime you see a huge ass tree, you give it a hug. You're like, thank God you are giving us constant reminders of what it's like to have super strong foundations. Thank you. That our root systems, you're teaching us that our root systems can be seen from above ground. And that it's okay. It's shameless. We can live differently. It's rather beautiful. Okay, so, and that we don't have to stay, kind of undercover. It's very beautiful to see that on the outskirts. Have you seen those nodules that are, what do you call them? Burls? The burl of a tree. The state of infection, and it shows at a cross section the immunities that the tree has in order to overcome those infections, those wounds. And if you get a cross section of it, it's such beautiful wood. It you guys are stop, but it has a marbled effect. So beautiful. Yeah. And it shows you like all of the knots and all of that. So, and that in itself has wonderful magical properties within its dynamism, within its make from another sentience. It's very much a gift. So, what else do you want to say? So parkour, surrender. Okay. So some of that surrender is the risk of being seen. Oh, that's what it. You know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. To my crew who have run that risk, to kind of like recalibrate, to help me recalibrate. So I appreciate that, and blessings be to you as well. And again, to my time traveling crew, my light and love crew in that realm, in those realms, thank you very, 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 very much. I wish you safety and success in those missions. Okay. All right. That's what that is. I'm gonna have to pull it aside. I'm gonna have to pull you aside. Thank you so much. And showing that love. Like seriously, do not underestimate that, because even that is like mission accomplished. Thank you so much. Okay. What was behind that though? I was kind of curious. There's a star card behind that. I thought it was like spirit there, and I just really, really, really had to look. That's for sure. Okay. 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay, on the bottom. Okay. What's on the top though? 7 of Wands. Okay, so facing adversity that looks like almost totalitarian, mostly like the implication of a dictatorship. Just because we're surrounded by something doesn't mean that we're ultimately defeated. It doesn't have any implication towards that. It does kind of suggest that from the separate party, but the implication within the whole universe isn't so. This is a magnified macrocosmic 8 of Swords, if you really look at it. Just because you're surrounded by swords doesn't mean that you are truly trapped. So for this, I wouldn't say it's kind of like playing dead. With this being the bottom part of like disharmony, in the face of adversity surrounding us in varying aspects, to whatever degree of complexity, they're just saying that we're truly a valuable and worthy, I'm hearing opponent, that can truly rack up points on the board at any given time. And so do not underestimate what happens after halftime, after that breaking period, that breaking point, whatever that is, that is true within your own realm. So looking at this suspended point of view, looking at that, let's say, we're going to take this in the perspective of a hanged man, which is drawing back, like, okay, we're still out in public, but we're looking at things more objectively, but knowing that others have our back, okay, that other healers in the background are looking out for our health and wellness. I'm seeing those like hearts in video games, like what do you call it? The immunities, the what do you call it? Oh gosh, the health bar, basically. We're helping maintain that when it takes 2 to do this, okay? So we're not like these undercover people are not, or sentience, let's say, because it's not just people. We called in our star families. And they know all about crystals and the value of certain resources, other sentients. But even being sense on the grounded, like, even though we're down, we're still, like, there's a cleansing, a transmutation process that's happening while being grounded on the earth, okay? So, what else? Even though that we're practically laid out, there is a still, like, cleansing and healing that is occurring here. It's almost like laying low. But it takes two. So the one that's out, like, truly facing the battle of the wits here, they need to be able to retract. It doesn't mean absolute forfeiting the game. It doesn't mean neutrality per se. But it's knowing when to pull back and to work on those reserves. That there's a certain interim within the influx of shifts, you know, like, okay, it's the next person, you know, it's like the front line also needs relief and cover. So looking at that, they need to know when to pull back and look at things objectively, pull themselves out of a situation to recover so that that can happen. Okay, otherwise they're running something on loose, on thin, wearing themselves out thin, something like that. Okay, because when that health bar gets red, you know, it's like truly danger, very compromising. So looking at that, the Eight of Swords in its magnified macrocosmic realm, even the intermittent? Yeah, intermittently, the intimate macrocosm, which happens within not just singular form like your own demons or whatever, but that's like the microcosm. But the intimate macrocosm is like your locality, your immediate locality of, like, what's happening. Even if it's like frickin' the washer or whatever, it all of a sudden started behaving again. Needed some time to recalibrate. Those two. So there's that. So thank you. I love it. I love it. These messages are so wonderful. I like to my peers that are also readers and practicing within their gifts responsibly, even if it's just to bring, you know, happiness and joy and, like, fun content, even though I have, like, pulled myself away a bit to recalibrate myself and find out a little bit more. It's more of a me thing than an us or you thing. I need to see what I'm capable of within self-reliance, because any excuse that allows for the concept of victimization to penetrate my world is just, it's unacceptable at this time. There's a lot that needs to unfold, and I am even working through some my tummy. Sorry, give me a second. Working through some of my personal stuff that I just, I mean, you've seen that in the most recent readings, like, just a common realm of desires and wants and figuring those things out without letting it trap me or slow me down. You know, life's a mystery, ladies and gentlemen, and all sentients in between and above and beyond. You all know that. So, you know, Just trying to be free-flowing here without fleeing. Okay, so let's finish this thing up, okay? Alrighty, here we go. Okay, what opened up is the Three of Pentacles and the Sun card. Holy smokes, opening up to the Destiny card, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. So this is wonderful because something that we're building, something this also it talks about the workplace, it's structure, it's building something together, it's team play. Oh, I love it. Under the sun. Oh my gosh, do you see this? Under the sun. Staring at the sun. What is that? TV, radio. Staring at the sun. But so Three of Pentacles, you see 3 crabs right there, and then someone beating the drum. Okay, very much city, on the outskirts, on the horizon. Industry, high amounts of industry on the horizon. This is very much depicting success, and also the feels of it, because Cancer, the crab, threefold. Holy smokes, beating our own drum, and people vibing with that. Understand? Okay, so looking at that, the Sun card right behind it, remotely speaking, this is the person beating the drum, like the sun, right? Okay, so the symbology behind that, 3 of Pentacles carried out over here, dude, seriously, I had never seen this pairing before until now. So, do you see that? You see that? People vibing with the sun. The eagle is valor, brave. I learned this from another reader that the eagle is the only bird that flies to the storm. They see it through to the eye, the calm of it. So very much something that we should look at, okay? But this is very meditative, you see? And this was right behind it, okay? So this is even under the gun, even under fire, there's grace within this. Not just grace la-ti-da. This is dancing with it. You know what I'm hearing? Gloria Estefan. Can you hear the beat within my heart? Something. Gloria Estefan. Yes, I guess we're reviving Gloria. I mean, she has her own success. I'm hearing Oprah within her realm, but she definitely had a vibe era. Not saying that she's ancient, in the archives, but I'm saying everybody has there's certain seasons of absolute glory. So anyway, that's what I remember. The bottom of the deck is 4 of Swords, very meditative, very healing. It's recuperation. It is recovery within that mode. So anyone that goes through boss mode knows, understands this vibe. It's just another facet of self-care. So that haste makes waste. So within that decision-making process, this is something that allows for it. Allows for clarity. All right, so we had those 2 open up to the, what do you call it? Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I want to know why. So since we have 2-fold facing to this, I'm going to open up to see what's others. What is it? Oh my gosh, can you freaking believe that? It's the Ace of Pentacles. Do you see it? The Ace of Pentacles covers the Destiny card. The massive drum. This is the beat. This is the big agenda. This is the big picture right here. Spirit fully invested. They're you get it. You vibe with it. Even though it doesn't look like it's 100% in your favor just yet. It's not absolute. You can see it off in the distance. And it's not a mirage. It's truly an oasis. This is recovery. I'm looking at maybe Agent 007. There's a 00 here. So there's something within the cyclical nature of suspension, suspended, and the actual something about presence, the influx, vacillation. There's something hidden here. Something about Morse code. I don't know what 00 means, so something there, though. There's something here. But this is very much tribal. This is very ancient, as you can see. You see the inscriptions there? You see the inscriptions there? This is past life recall. And looking at that, okay, so we have, the sun card is 19, so we have 3 before that. So 319 is an angel number that we should look at. And I feel like 010, but like there's something here. 010, something. 3000. I don't know. I'm hearing nerd 3000. But looking at this, okay, so there's, because I, like, this is 00, but then I see 0 and then 10. But then that song came channeled in, but then when I'm looking at it within the prefix, there's 10, and there's, 10, and then 1? There's 10, 0, I don't know. 101. So angel number 101, faced by 319. Okay. 101 and 319. Okay. That's what we're looking at. I'm going to put those down. Okay. I love it. This is great. So again, the recovery, and then we'll look at the top of the deck. There's wisdom to be found in whatever trials we're going through. Because the summation of it within our little like facets as a collective, you know, as kin, we're piecing it all together. We're helping each other energetically. So again, with the trickle effect coming from the top down, also simultaneous, the ripple effect. Trickle effect. So, wait, how does it go? Top down, but it's also like simultaneous. I forget how I mentioned it like in previous readings, but like it's simultaneous. So like we all merge together within that vibration, our auric fields, energetically, even if unspoken, like directly, that we're all affecting each other when we're piecing that together, our own resolves. So this is like the third time this morning. This is the third time collectively this morning that I got my wash routine, and all of a sudden it started just recalibrating. And you just kind of like just go at it incrementally. And you know, third time definitely wasn't a charm. They weren't as nice this time, but you know, the job was done. We got it all checked out, and it was just fine. So it's about seeing things through. Even within the variations of attempts. And with that, we're definitely helping each other solve each other's problems. Like, and one thing doesn't just lead to another, but we all affect each other. So, like washing dishes, let's say, doesn't seem like directly connected to like fixing this. You know, like it does affect. So middle, I'm told to cut to that is 8. Yeah, just working at it. Faithfully. I'm hearing the old faithful. You see, our ancestors, like in the making, we're all ancestors in the making, you know, but like it's a double beat, right? So this is they're very well adept now at this phase of life to be able to have one separate drum for each hand. So this is being ambidextrous within our development of our skill set. So it's teaching others how to dance and to work at it, okay, even without a drum, to follow lead. You see, ancestors or guiding ancestors also in the making. Very nice. Okay, so And that's basically how we recover. Now, you know, at best, I'm saying. Okay. So, oopsie. Now, it is Bananagrams time. Oh, okay. Okay, buddy. What fell in the lap? I. All right. Or the pause. Whatever. TWAEFMEIYLGARORTESTVO. So I see Tuvlo. Okay. Me a lot. Love. Girl. Girly. Vet. Trevor. Feet. Well, like feet, like a battle, but also feet, like in your two base limbs. Year. LG. Trove. Lars. Huh, Metallica? I'm hearing nothing else matters. But okay. Weight. Water. Water is north, south, west. West. Okay. In one of the readings in the Bananagrams, we had west and west, and I was trying to remember what the element west represents, and it's water. So again, water can be very cleansing and healing for you, especially if you're a water sign. I think that's also Scorpio, Aquarius. I think. Dude, I don't remember. Okay. But water, okay, look into that as the element. Even especially within your own alchemy, and if there's any imbalances with that, let's say, you know, the intake as far as sobriety and all of that. So that's a call to that. Call to action, whatever that means for you. Gloves. So be very mindful of your magic, not just what you consume and what your intake is, but like also what you lay your hands on. Also, if there's some alchemy issues with that on, let's say if there's any kind of violence that, you know, just kind of be mindful with that. Okay. Names. Steve, Riley, Leroy. That's the first time we have Leroy. Bad Leroy Brown. Faster something. Leroy Brown. Okay. Wiley. The second time we had Wiley, or third time. Voya. That's kind of like a 401k, like retirement thing. I don't know. Reese. Romy. There's a lot of names in here. Some new ones too. Tom, Tommy, Lisa, Tori, Terry, Laura, Gemma, Grita, Gris, so gray, Freya. Oh, we have Freya here. Very nice. Okay. The goddess Freya. I haven't seen her in a while. But she obviously wanted to make herself known. Alyssa. Gosh, there's a lot of names in here. I'm not used to getting this kind of combination. Loretta. Okay. There's some song that I'm getting that's very closely associated with Jessie Reyes. Okay. Time. There's other names in here. Did I say Lori? Lori's in here. Elvis. Teresa. Tessa. We have Morse also. Morse, like Morse code. But we also have remorse. Somebody feels regret, like something for what they've done. Okay. Tremor. Somebody might be having heart tremors here. I don't know why, but I feel like it here. I don't know why. So go get that checked out. Don't let it just be. What is that? Moral. Yeah, it's something about somebody's morals. They're changing. They're developing. They're shifting for the better. Votes. People have casted their votes. It looks like. Firmly is what. Okay. I see wager. Some people are still betting, but very few. Like few. Okay. Single. No, I don't have N here. May. We're already in May, okay? So, all right, let's go ahead and there's some names in here, but I think they want to be hidden. I feel like that. Okay. All right. So let's go move this forward. Okay. Okay. Words. Rover. Somebody might have like a vehicle like that. Grover. Somebody might like Grover from Sesame Street. He's pretty easygoing, like, but he's blue. Yeah. All right. I don't know why that matters, but this W is really throwing me out for like, Okay, so I'm gonna put warm, or it's warmer. Oh, hot and cold. Okay, so we are getting warmer. I like it. We're getting closer. Okay. Volts. So I think you know, the movements that we make that are very intentional are affecting, like, energetically the environment, you know. Like there's an invisible kind of ricochet when a volt hits, right? So it doesn't just strike whatever it's at hand, but the sheer, like, coming through of such force also affects the realm, not just like within its spatial atmosphere, but the striking, like the vibrations of it, as well as visually speaking, the light of it. So our volts are, yeah, definitely. Let me see here. Do I have voltage here? Oh, we do. So each of us has that power within us, regardless of whatever walk of life you're on, whatever phase of life you're at. So that voltage is very much to be discovered, not just by self, but others surrounding you. I love it. I love it. That's the first time I have had that. And I don't know if I should put S there for voltages, because we have different frequencies that we work in. But I'll just put it there, like just nestle that there for now. Yeats. Some of you may be from Yale. That's the first time that I've seen that here, I think. Yep. Yale University. Prestigious, I would say. Okay, shut up. Shut it. Okay. Some of you might drive Fiats. Is that how you pronounce it? No, Freya wants to come out. Okay, so Freya is at the very end of warmer. So she is actually helping us, you know, kind of warm up our hands, like get started on our magic, know what it's all about. She's become a teacher here for each of us, okay? So I have ITO. Okay. So some of you might work in IT. Like there's a strong hand of you, like grip of you that work in IT, or that could, whether that's on a personal level or, you know, let's see, veto. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay. Let us see where this goes. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Oh my gosh. Shh. Yeah, it goes like this. So some of us are doing some heavy lifting, or starting to work on our core, not just our upper body, strength, but in order to have the best form available, you have to start from the ground up, right? But once, like, how the 6 feet deep rule kind of thing, we're already sprouting. Beneath the surface. We're sprouting beneath the surface, so we're germinating, we're growing up. So we're at that core midsection, which is our next target, in order to be able to do, like, basically a deadlift, be able to, like, rescue, even ourselves first off. So in that concept of a deadlift, we're working to be able to lift that much, a whole lot of responsibility. You have to work on that core. It's that defining point of that lift off, basically. So we're looking at that because let me show you. So looking at that. So we have that O left. Oh, we may be doing that under the sun, I don't know where else to put that. Authorizing officer. Oh my gosh, Freya is big here. Holy smokes. So I got some practitioners here for sure. Hey, what's up? Let me see here if there's any other place that we can put it. I mean, I don't know what WO would stand for, but OG. But I mean, if there's an acronym that has WO, I don't know which one would. No, this is how it's supposed to be. This is for sure. So Freya, thank you, Freya, has come along to help us, just to teach us really how to basically grow from there. Undercover energy, when people are like giving us like static, basically. But I like that. That's awesome. This is really good. So thank you so much, Freya. Who'd have thunk? Like, seriously. You have your admirers and, people that honor you, but I don't think anyone's really, not very many have seen you in this light, including I, until now. Thank you so much. So awesome. So Freya must have some, like, divine connectivity to our star families. There's so much more to learn about the other realms. So exciting. I love it. Thank you so much, our star families. You're so freaking amazing. Also, it's the Angels of Light and Love. Thank you so very much. Who else has made it here? Our undercover energies, our divine kin. Thank you so very much. All donations provided in Light and Love are received accordingly. So thank you to our sponsors, our supporters of the like. Blessings be reciprocated to you as well. And now that this reading is officially over, I send back all energies. Sending you all back with your appropriate karmas due, helping initiate that force of rollout. 'Tis the time. All right. So now that this reading is officially over, upon closing all portals, I thank you for respecting my space, my time, my energy, my work, all of the obvious and then some. Sending you all back in light and love. It is 1:06 p.m. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Mother's Day. In every way that it applies to you. In light and love, I close all portals now.